boys went out to die. One choked his little self, and then there were nine little soldier boys sat up very late. One overslept himself, and then there were eight little soldier boys traveled into Devon. One said he'd stay there, and then there were seven little soldier boys chopping up sticks. One chopped himself in half, and then there were six little soldier boys playing with a hive. A bumblebee stung one, and then there were five little soldier boys going in for law. One got in chancery, and then there were four little soldier boys going out to sea. A red herring swallowed one, and then there were three little soldier boys walking in the zoo. A big bear hugged one, and then there were two little soldier boys sitting in the sun. One got frizzled up, and then there was one little soldier boy left all alone. He went and hanged himself, and then there were none.
Gentlemen, silence please. You are charged with the following indictments. Edward George Armstrong, that you did upon the 14th day of March 1925, caused the death of Lucy Mary Cleese. Emily Caroline Brent, that upon the 5th of November 1931, you were responsible for the death of Beatrice Taylor. Lawrence John Wargrave, that upon the 10th day of June 1930, you were guilty of the murder of Edward Seaton. Philip Lombard, that upon a date in February 1932, you were guilty of the death of 21 men, members of an East African tribe. Anthony Haynes Marston, that upon the 14th day of November last, you were guilty of the murder of John and Lucy Combs. Farah Elizabeth Claythorne, that on the 11th day of August 1935, you killed Cyril Ogilvie Hamilton. Thomas Rogers and Ethel Rogers, that on the 6th of May 1929, you brought about the death of Jennifer Brady. William Henry Bloor, that you brought about the death of James Stephen Landor on October 10th, 1928. John Gordon MacArthur, that on the 4th of January 1917, you deliberately sent your wife's lover, Arthur Richmond, to his death. Prisoners at the bar, do you have anything to say in your defense?
Pleasant. It's a good place to wait.
To wait? For what?
To wait. Wait for the end. But I think you already know that, don't you? You're all waiting for the end.
What do you mean?
I mean that none of us are going to leave this island. That's the plan, and you know it perfectly well. Maybe what you don't understand is the relief that comes with it.
The relief?
Yes, because of relief. believe, Vera. You're too young to understand that. But it does come. The blessed relief when you know that you've done it all. You don't have to carry the burden any longer. You will do something, Vera. See, I love Leslie. I love her very, very much.
Leslie, your wife?
Yes, my wife. I loved her. I was proud of her. She was happy and beautiful and pretty. Yes, I loved Leslie, and that's why I did it.
What did you do?
There's no good denying it now, is it? Not when we're all going to die. I sent Arthur Richmond to his death. It's because he was having an affair with my Leslie. The love letters that I found and opened. I liked him. He was happy. But when I found out, I was furious. I believe in a way it was murder. Furious murder. I've always been a law-abiding man. That's why it doesn't die. It serves me. Serves them right. That's what I felt. But afterwards,
Well, afterwards?
no, I really don't know. Things were all very different, you see. I don't know if Leslie ever guessed. I don't think so. By then, she had gone so far away that I lost her. And then she died. And I was all alone.
Alone?
Leslie? You'll feel that too someday, Leslie.
What do you mean, children?
Leslie, please don't go away. Leslie!
General MacArthur is dead. There is no doubt that he was murdered. After lunch, the judge made us the most interesting speech. He's convinced that the murderer is one of us. That means that one of us is possessed by a devil. But I had already suspected that. Which of us is it? They're all asking themselves that. But I alone know. The murderer's name is Beatrice Taylor.
What did I write? What rubbish is this? I must be going mad. I must be going mad. I must be going mad.
We have to be very careful. It's terrible. I never knew visiting a patient would turn into such horror. Yes. Life is unpredictable, Doctor. But this is the first time I've ever met. Perhaps it's how he passed. I guess you're right. Any piece died on my operation table. I was too drunk to operate that night. But too greedy to refuse. Yes, you're right, Judge. Our own dark past is coming back to haunt us. Yes.
And who see this? Was not guilty. It was I who imposed the jury to bring in the verdict. I was very guilty, I was. But you see, it's a big now.
We both of you to be sane right now. We can't afford losing another sane mind on the island, it's of course.
So it's Armstrong, right? Body washed up with a high water mark. He's dead. So that's it. Is it, Vera?
Oh my God. There is no one on this island. Except the two of us.
Except the two of us. And now we know where we are.
Now we know where we are.
It was you! You who set that fire! That trap! Wargrave always knew you were dangerous. You did drown that kid, didn't you?
No!
Yes, you
no!
did.
No! I didn't! Please listen to me!
Oh yes, I am listening. Oh, you better make it a good story, Vera.
It's not a story, it's the truth! I never wanted to kill my child, I never wanted to. I did it for
For whom?
Hugo,
Hugo.
Cyril's uncle. I loved Hugo. I loved him.
Go on. This is interesting.
It's not! It was him, absolute him. Hugo would have inherited Cyril's property after he died. I just wanted a happy, comfortable life with Hugo. So I let that get drowned. But I didn't know one thing.
You didn't know what?
Hugo loved Cyril more than he loved me. He hated me for what I did. And then he left me.
He left you because you're a murderer. You did drown that kid. You don't value life, Vera, do you?
I don't value life.
Yes.
You are telling me I don't value life.
Yes.
Who are you to tell me that? You left those 21 natives to die in Africa.
I let them to die.
You are the murderer.
Enough!
Oh my God.
Enough.
How could I not see that face? That face of you.
Oh, you cannot fool me any longer, Mr. Agatha.
Now!
You cunning little piece of devil.
Take a step and I'll shoot.
Right? Listen to me. Young. Lovely. Beautiful. Mad. You.
Soldier boys walking in the zoo, big bear heart.
My name is U-N-O. I am one amongst you. Be sure thy sin will find thee out.
I hope all of you love the performance. I would like to call upon the cast first, all the suspects as you have witnessed. First of all, on stage, Marston. Marston, can you come on stage? Marston, Badrinath Chappal. This is your story. Okay, next on stage, Mr. Rogers, Saurabh Sharma. Can I have Mr. Rogers on stage? Next on stage, Mrs. Rogers, Vishaka Vartak. Next on stage, Dr. Armstrong, Mohit Jain. Next on stage, William Henry Bloor, Adit Hajjandani. Next on stage, Philip Lombard, Saurabh Bhandari. Next on stage, Emily Brand, Vasundhara Bhosle. Next on stage, Freda Margot, Ashwini Nuchenko. And finally, I would like to call upon Anand Venugopal, the General. Okay, next is Andre Vishal Singh. Anyways, finally, Vera, we got a solo there. Finally, Vera Clayton, Surbi Sharma. Producers for this play were also actors. Vishal Singh, who was Godre, as well as Saurabh Sharma, who was Rogers. We have been doing multiple roles, and especially the beautiful dance or the mind which the dance team has. Moving on, dance for 2 minutes still requires a lot of practice and coordination. Thank you all. Thank you the audience for coming. Thank you the guests of honor. Thank you all. Okay, before we end this night, I would like to call the guests of honor, Ms. Mita Vasist and Mr. Abhishek Mitra to come on stage and share their insights about our efforts.
To express for what I experienced here today. I've seen this production, this play way back in Delhi done by a semi-professional group. And I can assure you there were not even 10% of what I saw over here.
I would like to share an insight. It's more of a submission. So it all started with the theatre workshop which Joy sir had conducted for us.
It's a tiny 3-hour workshop.
But it all began with that and it all ended with him. So
One thing was sure, that in this particular play, how everything came together was a marvel, because putting up a classic is much more difficult than doing a small experimental play. In a small experimental play, you have few actors on stage, empty stage, you can do a lot of stuff. But a classic requires the burden of sets, of lights, of costumes, of properties, of music, and everything to be coordinated perfectly. And I was telling Meeta that I was sitting over there and I was marveling the way the space has been used. It's a tiny stage, so it's very easy for people to just clutter it and not able to create the moves. But the way the set has been designed, the way every little thing was choreographed, each positioning, the shift of lights, the use of music to underline both the suspense and emotions and everything. And of course, the actors, there are 10 actors on stage and each one trying to create a distinct character. That itself is an art. And the fact that the choreography
meant to be a thriller and a suspense thing. So yes, and whatever you said, we talk about it as use of space. Yes. I think what is very lovely is that you're using theatre as a way of really touching base with yourself. And I do believe that all of us are creative. Whatever professions we do, some of us go into it in a professional way, the others. So it's great that the very basic things of theatre, which are to do with the sense of being a team as well as being integrated, which is such a fine line to walk, is wonderful and it's great, and it'll be lovely actually when you all become 40 and 50 and don't become stodgy managers, but just kind of that'll be really great. If that kind of theatre spirit can be actually carried forward into well beyond your student years, then you just have a lot of fun doing whatever it is you're doing. So, great. Thank you.
Okay, thank you all for your support. We really loved staging it for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a wonderful day and enjoy yourself.